y consigue estas cosas para tener este equipo. Ahí sí es verdad que yo solo juego las cosas. Pero si es solo por un número, por conseguir más daño o menos tiempo, pues me da igual.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The fallen ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Estos son los pilares de teletransporte, esos, ¿no? Que ellos dijeron. Obelisco. Al activar un obelisco podrás desplazarte rápidamente a este lugar del mapa mundi, del apartado mapa mundi y del menú principal. También puedes desplazarte desde el mapa de la zona que puedes abrir con el tab. Estos son los famosos obeliscos de los TP. Vale. Un silencio perturbador. Creo que voy a subir los capítulos a YouTube en base a los títulos cuando salen, ¿eh? Fuera broma. Para tener más contenido, ¿sabes? Anda, mira, aquí se me ha subido la velocidad. Porque el mapa más grande será, ¿no? Por eso se me ha subido la velocidad del correr. Vamos a ver qué podemos encontrar por aquí, ¿no? Por aquí hay un objeto, aquí un lobo. En la cámara, si no os fijas, está como muy a la izquierda. Listo. Vale. Aquí hay unos objetos, ¿verdad? 2 pieles de bestia. Vale, voy a equiparme el anillo. Bueno, espérate. Es que acabo de conseguir algo, ¿no? El emblema de poder. Ahí está. Y el anillo de apoyo de Torgal también me lo voy a poner. Y ya después ya me lo quitaré. Es que si veo que Torgal hace ahora algo distinto a lo que yo estaba haciendo, en plan algún combo conmigo raro, pues entonces lo quito y esperemos hacer el combo. Pero si es solo que ataque de vez en cuando, es que no me sale rentable. Estar todo el rato apretando para arriba, para arriba, para arriba, para abajo, para abajo, cuando es una habilidad que no tiene CD.
Figures up ahead.
Are they friends or foes?
Como un poco de lore, vamos caminando. No voy a pegarte hasta que no me pegue.
Where do they all come from?
¿Me vas a pegar? Oh, tú lo querías.
It's over.
Tengo que ver cómo hacer. Ay, Dios. Ataqué el círculo para esquivar, pero me lo ando aquí. Está formidable, ¿verdad? ¿Está mata? Cinco animaladas perfectas. ¿Qué animaladas?
Why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
5 animaladas perfectas. ¿Hizo algo Torgal ahora que no hice yo antes? Creo que me siguió un combo. Eso sí, creo que lo vi. Me siguió un combo. Voy a ver por aquí arriba porque me da el toque, ¿sabes? Si el mapa no es tan grande, voy a subir aquí arriba a ver qué hay. Pues por aquí viene ya, ¿no? Vamos aquí por aquí. Madre mía, el blue. Hizo algo. Hizo un combo de
there, boy.
Sí se tiró, hizo algo raro ahí. Lo voy a quitar. Quitar. Lo voy a quitar porque quiero aprender a hacerlo yo, cojones. ¿No se puede abrir? No. ¿Se escucha aquí? Joder, qué mal va, tío. Qué puto mareo, tío. Qué mareo el lunes, es una pasada, Mira para aquí. Qué puta pasada, tío. Madre mía. La Swing, Sacro Imperio de Sambreque.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like. The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
You miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan.
Tengo que buscarlo por aquí. Okay. ¿Eso?
That sounds like a child. It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army, and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
Es que los 60 FPS no los estoy viendo, entonces. Si puedo hacer que se vea un poco mejor y... Aunque no estoy notando mucho la diferencia ahora mismo del 4K a... La verdad. No me vamos a engañar. ¿Un interior? ¿Cojones?
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
Toma, para que vuelva.
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Ahora está chillando porque lo encuentro.
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Luego tienes el ruido del Fénix. Nada. No puedo ni usarlo. Vamos a usar el dash. Cinemática aquí ahora, verás. O pelea directamente. Esperamos que el tío se ponga más que ellos por lo del Fénix y que el perro.
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word. Gentlemen, a toast! Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Sonido del viento,
Ugh. Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
The Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
Uy, me pego contra ella. Me va a meter tal cuerada. Aquí se me acaba de tocar. A ver si se me toca contra cara. Hostia.
Where did?
Invocado algo, ¿no?
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, Sid has to explain.
Por el viaje me está metiendo, flaco. Vale, no pasa.
Get him! Too slow. Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Torgal! Not this time. Get him! You know what to do.
¡Oh! Joder, que manía van a esquivar con el círculo, tío. ¡Ay, qué gilipollas también! ¡Ay, joder, joder!
Get him! Over here. Sick of Torgal. My wounds, boy. Don't let them get away. Over here. On your way, Sid. Well done, Torben.
Joder, qué manía.
You know what to do, boy. Give them what you've got, boy. Get him. Over here. There, boy. You lose.
Igualada perfecta, dice. Creo que es igual que el triángulo. En plan, cuadrarlo. Cuadrado, triángulo, pues en vez de cuadrado, triángulo, cuadrado para arriba. Pero gasté todas las potis porque le di al de morder si cambiara al perro. Y el de morder si cambiara al perro es las potis, ¿eh? Medallón del clérigo. Incrementa el efecto de las pociones un 20%. Pero algunos creen que las propiedades curativas de las reliquias se deben a una cantidad de canalizar el mismo poder de los cielos. Sin embargo, su mecanismo es bien diferente. El polvo de cristal que contiene actúa como canalizador a distancia de aquellos brebajes medicinales que se encuentran a cierta distancia del medallón. No, estos son objetos para crear cosas.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked your question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
Acá el dominante dice, así va, a nuestro colega.
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me. So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, who's tamed worms 1,000 and slain the 10-fold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as
Una andara a 2 FPS más.
host turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it spanned as the dew. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive.
and showed the
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Mientras tanto...
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Cairnvent.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't.
Tiene blur hasta el pelo alrededor de las cabezas, tío.
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Al amparo de la noche. No objetos que compran fabricar. Los objetos disponibles va a ser de caro, ni las piezas de equipo de Blackman puede fabricarse en martillo negro. Van cambiando conforme el proceso de la historia. Esto ya lo
Settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour.
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kit.
What can I interest you in today?
Espada larga. Es mejor que la mía. ¿Tengo dinero para esto? Uf, tengo un montón de dinero.
I hope it's to your liking.
Sí. Después de aquí... también me lo compro. Va, vamos por
I trust it's all here.
Después de aquí... También me lo compro. Vale.
Ah, yes.
Esto nada. ¿Esto qué es? Permite reproducir una nueva pista de música. Yo 40.000 guiles. Aquí son guiles, ¿no? Ah, sí, sí. Mira, como digo, sí, tiene que ser guiles.
Good day.
Vale. Oh, tengo una espadita nueva. Está guapa esta. Me gustaría que cambiara también la ropa. ¿Aquí dentro hay algo más o solo hay esto? Ah, bueno, espérate. Yo puedo llegar y hacer TP a la base, ¿no? Solo... Ah, bueno, que tengo una... ¿Dónde está la misión, cojones? Arriba, ¿no? Joder, madre mía.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
Insignia del
May the
colgado.
mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lothwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Ahora con la aldeana. Claro, te insignia es porque si la ven, para que no te traten como un esclavo, vaya. Por ver tu marca de la cara.
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Thank you.
Tiene pinta de niño el otro portador, así. Tiene como mentón de o de chica o de niño. Bueno, niño no puede ser, es decir, porque si es el mismo que hace 13 años, el mínimo tiene que tener un 20 y pico años.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church. And wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
No me confunde todavía.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid.
This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish. Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at the deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Vale, con el segundo eliminado, simplemente.
Nothing down here but dust and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.
Si un día no había venido a dejarme limpio, yo salí corriendo. Una peleita aquí. Ah, bueno, aquí fue donde me pegué contra aquella, ¿no? ¿Qué cojones? Ah, no es por aquí. Ah, soy literalmente retrasado, ¿no? Por arriba entonces.
Weep not, my children. For hope is not...
Tampoco te pase. Yo espero que mañana, tío, yo mañana no voy a jugar por la mañana, jugaré por la tarde, por el trabajo y tal. Pero yo espero que mañana, tío, cuando llegue ya haya una autorización para esto, tío. Porque el Blue este lo tienen que quitar, tío. Va a 30 FPS y tiene un borde de demonios, tío.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Wrong way, friend. The village is behind
Soldier.
Get him, boy!
You know what to do.
Creo que se mete el cuarto ataque. Si meto el cuarto ataque y mando a MP, hace la bola. Ahora lo que tengo que decir, ese ataque hace más daño que la bola de fuego pepina.
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
Oye, me falta por ponerme algo, ¿no? O se lo puso. 268 puntos, soy un mierda todavía. Falta por ponerme esto, ¿no? Incrementa el efecto de las pociones. Esto sí se lo equipo ya. Perfecto. Perfecto.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
There they are! They'll fall like all the rest. Lady's dead. That's enough. Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy.
I'll tell your lady. You try.
Nah, eso era bastante fácil el juego normal, pero que no te va a poner un difícil.
Northens. Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Una pena del blur, tío, porque el juego se ve bonito, tío. Pero cada vez que mueves la cámara para ver un paisaje, pues si lo pones así, esta imagen es espectacular. Una cantidad de detalles y todo el mar, todo perfecto. Aunque es curioso que parece... Da la sensación de que el agua va muy rápido para lo lleno que es, ¿no? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Y si lo hago, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. El de levantarnos tan bueno. Poco tarde en rayo ese, ¿no? Pero bueno, como te siento así. Este es el castillo, es decir, está literalmente pegado al otro lado, ¿no? Literalmente pegados, ¿no?
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that.
Buah, frasota, eh?
So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
Hostia, no me olvidé, te vendo vos. Estás gato perdido, ¿eh?
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda, Warden of the Wind.
Claro, que tú no te has enfrentado a ningún Icon, así que un Icon de estos que miden 40 metros de alto, el más pequeño de ellos, y que el mínimo poder que tiene poder ser el castillo este. ¿Qué haces tú con eso, tío? Meterle espadazos, por más que puedas usar los poderes del Fénix. Pero es un Mindundi al lado de esa gente. Venga, vamos al bastión, de una. Y ya lo dejo por aquí porque me despierto a las 5 de la mañana. Bueno, 5 y cuarto. Pero como he hecho una siesta antes, no tengo tanto sueño. Hostia. Se parece al símbolo ese de... Coño, ¿cómo se llama? Del 7, ¿no? Desde el 8, que diga.
The land has fallen. The eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege.
Han dicho darkness.
Never let me go.
Un juego de Square Enix han dicho darkness. Ya hemos cumplido ya. Ya podemos instalar el juego. Vale, esta estaba con Sid. Estaba enamorada de Sid. ¿No? Y
One of
ahora
our
está con el rey.
sentries has failed to report, my lady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there.
Capaz que ese escudo es de Sid.
So you've come for me after all.
Y entonces Sid viene por ella.